I think an unbelievable player with unbelievable potential. So I think, myself and everybody is excited to see, kind of how far he takes it.
Again, fourth row in the center.
Hi, Jason. Christian Babcock with the Bay Area News Group. It seemed like when you guys played against the Rising Stars, that game was competitive all the way to the end. Do you think, having younger players who are hungry, is that something that maybe going forward is going to make this, all-star game, whatever it is, tournament, into something more competitive?
I don't know. I got mixed emotions or feelings, I guess, about the Rising Stars part. Obviously, happy for those guys. But it is something to be said. It's kind of like a big deal to be an all-star and play Sunday night, which, a lot of guys, some guys get snubbed and other guys, have to work really, really hard to make the all-star game. And playing on Sunday night is special, and it always has been. So I'm not saying that, that was the right or wrong decision. I think whoever we played in that first game, the new format would have been competitive.
Adding to what he said, there was a tweet going viral on Twitter about adding a team of the snub players instead of the Rising Stars to compete against, one of the All-Star teams. And if they win, they're the All-Stars. And if the losing team is an All-Stars, they lose the accolades of being an All-Star. Do you think something like that would add, a twist for the game to be really competitive, or do you think it's just a bit maybe too much?
That was your idea?
No.
No,
not mine.
it was a horrible idea.
Up here in the front.
Rodriguez, NBC Sports Bay Area. Obviously, we're in the Bay Area, home of Steph Curry and the Warriors. Can you just describe Steph's impact on the game and maybe your guys' relationship over the years?
Steph, his impact on the game, I think globally has been special. Myself, a lot of guys grew up, watching Steph and what he's been able to accomplish over his career, the way he's went about it. One of the, whatever you want to rank him, one of the best players of all time. And, he's an unbelievable person as well. Had the opportunity to, obviously on the USA team this summer, spent a lot of time with him, played some golf, been on numerous all-star teams together, competed in the finals. So, it's an honor to compete against guys that maybe you looked up to when you were in high school, and then, find yourself winning gold medals with them.
Second row on the left on 2.
Good evening, Jason. Sami Sadiq from French Media L'Equipe. I was curious about the pre-game, the locker room talk with the players, with the games being shorter. Like, was it a different energy, like to be at full speed on the first minutes? Like, what was different maybe in the approach in the locker room, in the talks you had, and in the warm-up before compared to other All-Star games?
Usually the same. Like you guys see, it's a lot that goes into the show of All-Star, introductions, MCs, people performing on the court. So how you would normally prepare for a game is different. So, been through it enough times that you kind of know what to expect. You know when to start trying to get ready. So.
All right, we'll take questions around the room. We've got the boom mics. Please raise your hand. First question, over here on the left side in the front on 2.
Hi, Jason. Kevin Williams, Maroon Tiger, Morehouse College. 2 questions. With the new format change, did the game feel more competitive compared to past All-Star games? And last year, you set the All-Star scoring record. How did your approach differ from this performance?
The format was cool. I think the toughest part, like they stopped the game to do the presentation while we was kind of like halfway through it. Whatever, we were sitting down for 20 minutes, whatever it was. It's kind of tough to get back into the game after that. But besides that, I thought it was cool. First 2 games were pretty competitive or whatever. So if they could just find a way to, not have that long intermission in between the games or during the game, I think it would be